It's Teresa. I'm so glad you're here today. I want to get a little personal and share how reading helps me navigate those sometimes tricky life transitions and moments when the world, or in my mind, feels heavy. Life is full of changes, both in the seasons and in our personal journeys, and over the years I've discovered that books can be a gentle anchor through it all. You might remember we've talked about how I build the perfect cozy reading moment to quiet my busy mind, and also the dark side of cozy when cozy turns into overwhelm. If you haven't seen those yet, I definitely check them out. Today I wanted to build on those conversations and explore how reading acts as kind of a compass during life's ups and downs, helping me stay grounded even when everything feels uncertain. So here's what I've learned. Reading isn't just about escaping reality. Sure, sometimes I love imagining myself tucked away in a quiet cottage or wandering a magical castle. But more often, reading is about grounding myself. It slows my mind and gives me a steady rhythm when life feels chaotic. Even beyond mental health struggles, I notice that changing seasons affect my energy and mood. When days get shorter, light shifts, and the weather feels different, I can feel restless or unsettled. Reading during these times helps me anchor myself. It's a way to embrace the rhythm of the season rather than resist it. I love curling up with a soft blanket, lighting my favorite flannel candle from Bath Body Works, never in my reading nook, and letting myself get lost in a story. The chill in the air, the glow of the candle, and the quiet pages in my hand create a comforting ritual that feels like my own little reset. During that particularly difficult period, with anxiety and uncertainty weighing on me, reading became my safe space. It allowed me to step out of my head, breathe, and focus on something gentle. Books gave me pause, letting me sit with my feelings without acting impulsively or feeling pressured to solve everything at once. I remember those moments vividly, curling up under my blanket, tea in hand, flannel candle flickering nearby, and letting the story carry me away for a while. By the time I finished, I often felt calmer, more centered, and better able to handle what I've been avoiding. Even outside that period, when navigating life's changes, like starting something new or facing uncertainty, reading is like hitting the pause button. It gives me space to sit with my thoughts and emotions without rushing, almost like the quiet friend whispering, "Take your time, it's okay." Reading slows everything down in a way nothing else really does. When life is moving fast or my mind feels heavy, books create a pause, a chance to step out of my own head and experience life at a gentler pace. It's like traveling without leaving your nook. I can explore new ideas, perspectives, and emotions while wrapped in my blanket, sipping some tea and enjoying the moment. Choosing the story and the pace gives me a sense of calm control when everything else feels unpredictable. I'll admit, sometimes my perfect cozy reading moment can backfire. Overthinking it or trying to make it picture perfect can feel heavy instead of comforting. That's exactly what I discussed in The Dark Side of Cozy. Now I've learned that simpler is better. Me, a blanket, a warm drink, a book, and if I'm not in my nook, my flannel candle. If my mind drifts to life's big decisions, it's okay. I let it. Reading is about ignoring life. It's about giving myself a gentle space to sit with it. Reading also helps me process emotions in a soft, manageable way. I don't have to confront everything head on. Books create a safe container for uncertainty, sadness, or hope, allowing me to explore feelings gently. Sometimes I can connect to a character without even realizing it. The subtle reflection helps me understand my own emotions while offering comfort or perspective. Some of the little reflections I can carry from reading include, even if I don't have all the answers, this moment is enough. Or, it's okay to pause and not figure everything out immediately. And finally, quiet moments allow clarity to emerge. These reflections stay with me long after I close a book, reminding me that reading isn't just for escape. It's for grounding, clarity, and emotional processing. I'd love to know, how do you use reading to navigate life's changes or moments of uncertainty? Do you have rituals, favorite spots, or books that help you pause and reset? Share in the comments. I always love reading your thoughts. Thanks so much for spending a little time with me today. Remember, whether it's a new season or a new chapter in your life, there's always a book and a community ready to meet you there. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay cozy and keep reading.